Hey everyone, how are you? Please like. When Lambo! Hello Artan Curry, how are you doing, buddy? How's Zurich? Hey Johnny Mara! How you guys all doing? Great, like every day. Awesome. Please like the video. Thank you for joining. Why don't I talk about a project to put on XRP for the church? Do you have such a project? Why don't you talk about it? Why are you asking me to talk about something that I didn't receive an idea for? I don't have an idea for it, so I don't. NYP Universal, yeah. But I'm doing something already for the church that I'm not announcing. So you think it's true exchanges are getting dry? Yeah, I think so. I finished work going home. Amen. What's traffic like in Zurich? Hello, hello, Prince X Mind. Bermuda. Hey, Nelson. God bless you too. How you doing? Wow. Chaos. What's the population of Zurich? Okay. 9 million. Wow. Must be tight. Yeah, you said it's been hot, Nelson. Yeah, you said that the other day. Switzerland. 2 million. Okay. Ha. Bermuda 7. How scary? Well, it won't be scary for those who are expecting him, right? We're supposed to be expecting him. Bomb bomb clap. What's that? Hi, Jaden. How you doing? P Verite. How you doing? Been a while. Grab the camera for a Lamar Jackson edit. What does that mean? Bermuda 777, possibly. I mean, the more I look at scripture, the more I feel that some of that, I think the faith of the believer should be tested, will be tested. So for me, I just say to people, be ready. If you love Jesus, be ready. What do you mean? What is P Verity? What is Sussex? I don't understand your question. Oh, check Upbeat. Yeah, because they're buying it. They're scooping it all up. Somebody came into my office today that told me they bought a lot of XRP just the other day. Why the price is low? I asked the question, why is the price low? Sussex? Oh, I didn't hear that. I didn't see that. Sorry, I didn't see that. Please like the video. There's 13 of you here. Most people have jumped off already. Someone mentioned Sussex, yeah. So why do you think the price is cheap? No utility, yes. That's why. NYP, that's a good answer. I don't believe that there's one answer. That's okay, puberty. Sometimes, so my thing is, this is, there's a lot of talk on XRP, many channels saying XRP is the one, XRP is this, XRP is that. But if you were somebody coming into crypto for the first time and you are a skeptical person and you're like most people in the world, people don't believe something is valuable if it's $2. Okay? People don't believe something is valuable if it's $2. If XRP was $1,000 today, for one, you would see all of the poor people trying to get a piece of it just because it's expensive. If XRP was $1,000 right now, people would be falling over each other. Brokers would apply to be a broker selling it because when they sell XRP, they will get a lot of money for it. There will be more people. The market will be filled with people trying to get on. You see what I'm saying? There will be a lot of people trying to get on. That's the thing. Hey, Melton Beck, how you doing? Good to see you too. My question is, why is XRP cheap? So somebody answered very well. NYP Universal said, because there's no utility. Correct. That is, to me, that is the biggest answer. But people are going to stay away from it because they're not convinced. They don't do research. What they look at is, there's a lot of people who want to drive a Rolls Royce. If they had money now, they won the lottery, they will buy an expensive car. They'll buy a jet plane just because they feel that owning expensive things makes them important. Yes, I agree. Johnny Matter, they just look at it and they don't like it because it's cheap. People don't like cheap things. People don't want to look cheap. That's why you see people who make a minimum wage saving money to buy, or they go and put down a deposit for a $300 sneakers. They pay every month, they pay a little bit of money out of what they earn. And the day they get the sneakers, oh my goodness, look at they put it on and they go out and, in their apartment, they don't have good furniture. They don't have, but they will buy that sneaker for $300. People will go towards high price. When you see people saying, somebody was saying on my comments, XRP, as he said, XRP is a scam coin, it's a scam coin, because it stayed the same price. They've not, they say it has stayed the same price. It was $1.50. One guy put something up, 2 images. He said at this time in 2022, it was $1.50, $1 whatever, and now, or 2021, and now, if you still have 10,000 XRP, in 2021 you have 10,000, in 2025 you have 10,000. Well, what he didn't, or in 2024, whatever, you have 10,000. What he didn't say though was there's been a lot of price action for swing traders up and down. It depends on what you're doing. And for those who are dollar cost averaging, they've built a big bag. The only reason why some people are in XRP and holding all these years and Ripple XRP is because they understand the use case, they understand what it's meant to do, and some of them have dollar cost averaged with small monies at a time. I met someone who had accumulated a lot of XRP, not because they have a big pay in their job, it's just that they've been doing it for 7 years. So every paycheck bi-weekly, they put some away. They put some away, some money away. So they try not to eat out at work. They take a lunch with them, and that money they spent on coffee, they take their coffee with them and get the free coffee at work. It may not taste like your Starbucks one or the Dunkin' Donuts or the Tim Hortons in Canada, no. But they do what? They've been putting money away a little bit at a time. Some people, as soon as they got their money back from the government for their tax return, refund, they put everything into XRP. Every year they bought a big bag. A guy told me that every time he bought in 10,000. 10,000. That's how he's been buying. So yes, Melton Beck, I agree. Marwan, how you doing? God bless. Good to see you here. People gravitate towards what the media says. I agree. Dondo Dagba, Benue, how are you? I hope you are safe. I heard some things are happening in Benue that I'm not happy with. It's the same problem with XDC, exactly. So P Verite, if I were you, what would I do? And I think you are doing it. That's why you're on here. You take $1,000, you buy XDC. Just keep stacking it, because it's going to shoot up. Yes, because you didn't know about it, but now you do. God bless you, Richard Alves. I appreciate you. Korea dropped XRP in favor of their own stable coin, not looking good for XRP. What is their own stable coin, Mr. French? XRP is not is a different kind of coin. A stable coin, you don't understand, Mr. French. A stable coin. So you didn't think that every country, every region, trade organizations will create stable coins? They will. They will, and they will mint it, because you now have a digital world. In the digital world, everybody, look, let me ask you a question. When you go to I'm talking to you, Mr. French. Listen to me carefully. When you live, say you live in Germany, and then I live in Nigeria, and another person lives in Canada, and when you go to the stores, to the stationery store to buy paper for your printer, do you notice that there is a paper that is universal? Anywhere you go, you find that paper. You find the ink. You find the pens. They are in every country. In Russia, in China, it's a brand. But then you find paper that is manufactured locally by a company in that region that is very popular and very famous. The same thing with cars. There are some cars, you see them all over the world. But when you get to India, you see Honda, you see Toyota all over the world. But when you get to India, you see Toyota, you see Honda, but you also see Tata. You also see Tata. I'm giving you wisdom right now. Oh, they've dropped the XRP. They won't use it anymore. No. XRP has been working to the point where now the countries have said, okay, it's time for us to start having our own stable coins that will be one for one with our own currency. So you're going to have the Russian ruble with a stable coin, the United States dollar with a stable coin. All of these different countries are going to have their stable coins. Just like you have paper, you have some phones. There are some countries you go to, they have a phone. In Uganda, there are some cars, they look like Toyota. They are Toyota cars, but they have a different name. Because that's what they decided they wanted to pay for, and they manufactured that for them. Do you know that some of the stable coins being issued in these countries are being issued on the XRP ledger? I want you to go and research the XRP ledger and see how many stable coins have been issued with the assistance of Ethereum and the XRP ledger. Why do you think that why do you think Ripple minted RLUSD, their own stable coin, on Ethereum? Why do you think so? Why do you think they went to the New York Securities and Exchange Commission to register RLUSD for approval? Please like the video if you're on here. Like the video. There's only 6 likes. That's not good enough. So I'm just answering Mr. French. So yes, countries are not dumping XRP. If you see people dumping XRP, it's the masses who are trying to make money off it. Then anything they say, oh, we've now created our own coin, they'll go there and buy. Oh, we've now created our own coin. They're not. The elite, the people who know, they are not ditching anything. They're not ditching anything. When do you think George Torres will free XRP? I don't know. I bought it at 19 cents. That's good, Waller. Good on you. Stephen Jeffrey, French, Mr. French, XRP ledger can settle all the stable coins. That's right. So you need a stable coin to work with the grand poobah of stable coins, which is XRP. So Germany will have theirs, The Eurozone will have theirs. They already have theirs. Do you know that the euro stable coin, go and find out where it was minted. The Euro P. The Euro P, I think it came off of the XRP ledger. Correct me if I'm wrong, please. I'm not sure of that information, but I think it came off the XRP ledger. And if the Euro P came out of the XRP ledger, let's even search. I can go now. Euro P stable coin was minted where? So let me correct myself. Maybe I'm wrong. Okay. Yeah. So here you go. The Euro P. Schumann Financial's Euro P becomes first MiCA compliant Euro stablecoin integrated on the XRP ledger. Not minted, but integrated. That was on May 22nd. Financial. I'm just going to show you right now. And I'm talking to, who was it? The guy who said, Mr. French. So Mr. French, look at it. Schumann Financial Euro P becomes first MiCA compliant Euro stablecoin integrated on the XRP ledger. This is on Team Ripple, May 22nd, 2025. And it is on ripple.com. There you go. This is a press release. Why did they do that? Let's read it. Paris, May 22nd, Schumann Financial today announced a native integration of its Euro stablecoin, of its MiCA. You know what MiCA is? MiCA is the regulation for Europe. They were ahead of the US. And I think it's by design. Euro stablecoin Euro P onto the XRP ledger, XRPL. This marks a major step towards bringing compliant euro-denominated stablecoins into active use on one of the world's most widely used blockchains. You know, I like Ripple. They don't brag, oh, we're the only ones, we're the best, we are the ones who know everything, but yet they are behind all of the stablecoins being either issued or being integrated for global adoption. Exactly. Everyone will have a stable coin. RLUSD is Ripple stable coin for a reason. Remember, there's something called a token. Remember those of you who go online to play video games, to do this. My sons play video games online. They started using tokens. They have been testing it with video games. You use tokens. Okay, don't do that, but I'm glad to hear that. Hello, Jay. How are you? Everything's good. Thank you. All the money. Thank you, Nelson. Nelson Ortiz, my good man. The XRP will become a launching block. Exactly. Pastor, you won't believe this, but a lot of my friends don't believe in Bitcoin, or they think it's a scam. Are your friends all old? How old are they? It's heartbreaking. I try to explain, but it's so hard for them to understand the basics. They can't see it. I'm telling you, there's only a group of people that can see it. There are only 2,700 people who have 1 million XRP right now. And let me tell you, there's a lot of people right now in this world who have enough money to buy 100,000 XRP just at the drop of a hat, but they will not. Because they have enough retirement savings. They can just take some of it and buy XRP. They will not, because they don't believe. They don't. So have I answered the question on the, like, so that's why I'm saying any country that you go to, just use common sense. Hey, Miles Williams, thank you so much. Yes, you know what? In Europe, P Verite, what country are you in again? Yeah, there's problems, but this is why you are invested, so that you can escape the rat race, you can get off that treadmill, and yeah, hopefully that will be your own story. Stephen Jeffrey has been telling family and friends to buy since 2017. Yeah, there's a lot of people like that. Okay, I want to show you something. Hey, Amadine, how you doing, brother? What's happened? So look at this also. Look at this news. Look at this news here. Okay, look at this. This statement was made. The launch of Euro P on the XRP ledger demonstrates how stablecoins can meet the high standards set by Micah while unlocking new possibilities for on-chain use. This was said by Cassie Craddock, Managing Director UK and Europe at Ripple. Why is Ripple in UK and Europe? Why are they in Saudi Arabia? Why are they in Qatar? Why are they in in the Middle East? They have an office in Dubai taking care of the Middle East. Why are they there? What are they doing there? What are they doing there? I'm going to show you something. This is the worldwide location. Experience worldwide opportunity. This is Ripple, and they have global. Look at their offices. Let me show you to tell you there's no there's no other company. Look at Ripple offices. Look at it. Mumbai, San Francisco, Sydney, Dubai, New York, Reykjavik. That's Iceland. Sao Paulo, Brazil, Singapore, Washington, D.C. They have a office in Washington, D.C. You know why, right? The lobby. New York. Okay? So, Mumbai. See Mumbai there, see London. Like, this is for people, and then they are saying view roles near you. Why other places are firing people, even Microsoft is letting people go, they are hiring people. They are hiring people. Somebody has just put on a comment that I really love here. He said, his name is Producer Third Son. He says, stable coins are like the electric box in your home. These are the kind of people I like. These are the kind of people that get the juices rolling for me. Amadine, can you see what I'm saying here? This guy said, stable coins are like the electric box in your home, distributing energy within. XRP is like the poles outside your home, connecting all the homes. Micro distribution versus macro distribution. Somebody is smart here. Come on, man. Using common sense. Using the things that we already know to describe the things that we don't. Stephen Jeffrey says, Ripple is everywhere. 1,700 non-disclosure arguments. Agreements. Yes, Stephen Jeffrey. Miles Williams says, wow, that's crazy. Ripple vision is to dominate. Yes, Miles Williams. All the non-disclosures. And when this guy from BitGo, on June 2nd, he helps Vivo Power to invest $100 million in XRP. And then by the end of June, he's at the bankers conference because he knows the whole media will be there. The whole media will be there. And they announce it. Oh, you know, XRP is a failure. Okay, Kingdom Mind. Right now, I just did a math. 2.8% of the 1.2 quadrillion moved by Swift every year on the XRP line. Just 2.8% is 28 trillion. Just 2.8% is 28 trillion. Okay, take that 2.8%, 28 trillion, and put it on the XRP calculator. You will get, I did it today. I was on the calculator. I don't go on it every time, but I was on there, and I got a price of over $2,000 per XRP. And I played with it a little. I played and played and played with it. I changed the interest rates. I changed the timing. It's so easy to do. And I was surprised at the values it was giving me. They cannot use mine crystals, Stephen Jeffrey. You are correct. When Toyota, Tommy is in the house. They cannot use mine. I'm going to get myself a coffee. They cannot use mined crypto because according to the WEF, I don't like the WEF, but you know they are leading in a lot of decisions that they make. I cannot use it because, they cannot use it because mining makes it expensive. Right now, Bitcoin, listen to me, Bitcoin is consuming about 5% of the world electricity. The consumption of Bitcoin is equivalent to 5% of the world's what Argentina uses. Getting my coffee ready. What Argentina uses. I need water. What Argentina uses per day, I'll be back. So you can imagine using that much electricity. Okay, so it's not environment friendly. Bitcoin, I don't know what happened to the Bitcoin maxis. How can you believe that something is the only one that will be in this world of innovation? Innovation, other people are also trying to create things. How can you believe that you are going to be the only one? It's impossible. If you made money in Bitcoin before, you mean there's no other place to make money? If you've changed your lifestyle with Bitcoin, you mean that that's the end of it all? So Stephen Jeffrey, you are absolutely correct. Tommy, welcome on here. How you guys doing? Johnny Mara, Tommy, Johnny Mara, when Yota. Ripple said they are going to make a dent in the universe or disappear. 100% correct. This just begins. Exactly. Stablecoin doesn't fix the problem of Nostro account, even with it. Exact. P Verite, you are my man. They need XRP and XLM. Kingdom Mind. Wow. What do you say? Why do you say wow, my friend? So who's gonna? Oh, you know what? Today, if you can give me a super chats, I would like to have super chats. You know why? Anybody who wants to bless me today, if you've been blessed by the things I've been sharing on here, you know, I'll appreciate a super chat from you, and I will bless you, and I will thank you, and I will do a little dance. But all of you have been amazing. Tommy, you've been awesome. Daniel, you've been awesome. He's not on here. Johnny Mara, you guys have been great. And please buy my courses. I have a course that shows you how XRP gets to $60,000. Some people say it won't happen in our lifetime. I disagree. It's going to happen in our lifetime. In the next 5 to 10 years, I think that XRP will shock people. I did some research on my desk before I came online today. You know, I was working. I had meetings, and I had to help a family. You know, and it was just interesting. You know, I'm so thankful to God. You know, something happened today that gave me a lot of joy. I have a special family. They're so dear to me. Maybe they're watching me right now. But, you know, this mom, her son passed away. He had been sending me emails. I actually did a video tribute to him, and I refused to monetize that video. And the day I did his funeral. And, you know, this young man had written to me, he says, I want to bless your church. I had no idea he had been investing in XRP and investing in you know, crypto. And, you know, he passed on. But his mom and his sister, you know, they are dear to me. I know them, you know. So they contacted me. They asked if they could come see me. And we did some work together. And today, you know, I give God the praise. They were able to get all that. They've recovered all the assets. And, you know, he was keeping his own mom's XRP. He was keeping his sister's XRP. And I was able to help them. What I'm just telling you, people, is this thing is real. It is real. And I'm full of joy because it's like, okay, we lost our son, you know, and yet thank you for that super chat. Anybody give me super chat right now? I will really, really want to thank you. I want to pray for you. You know, I rarely ask for it, but today I was just thinking, you know, I've given so much out. Do you know how many free 15-minute calls I did this week? There are almost 10 of them. Within the last 2 weeks. You know, and I'm going to reduce it to only one day, one section of time when I will do it. But I believe that I'm obeying the Lord because he told me to do this. And November 1, I heard, you better go on and do this. And I went and talked about the US election. And after that, I started talking about crypto. I was trying to stay away from crypto because I know a lot about it. I'm telling you, I have information and I've been able to help a lot of people. Long before I got on here, for the last 4 or 5 years, I've been helping people. I want to thank you for the super chat. I have a goal. Just keep going. If you have the money on your thing, bless me today because I have been a blessing to many souls. I have helped people who don't have a lot of money. You know why? Because I know that if somebody can invest $1,000 and I tell them, don't pay me, because I know they are having a hard time. And I beg them, if you can find 1,000, borrow it and put it in this crypto. It will change your life. And I tell them, never sell it. Because there are people who are poor. They're not poor because they want to be poor. They've come on hard circumstances. They came through a poor family. And sometimes people who grow up in a poor family, honestly, they have less disadvantaged for them to be able to go forward. And they are struggling hard. They have education, but things are not hard. But once they have an opportunity, some people only need an opportunity in their life and things will turn around. Friends, I want you to understand that this opportunity that we have seen, your life will never remain the same. I said to people, if you are carrying XRP and you do not want, if you hold XRP and you have decided you change your mind, you don't want to be wealthy, listen to me, it's too late. Because if you have XRP, you are marked for wealth. But I have a problem. Let me tell you what my problem is. I'm trying to put honey in my coffee. I like honey in my coffee. Let me tell you what my problem is, friends. My problem is education. Educating people about what to do before the wealth comes. I am concerned about it. I think about it all the time. I don't want people to lose what is coming. Some of you are about my age. Some of you are 65. I have coached people who are over 70 years of age. And I want to tell you something, my friends. Look, you have set up your next generation and generations to come. Oh my goodness, I wish you could see. I wish you could see beyond. Somebody was asking me again today. He said, are you sure this thing will get to $1,000? Oh my goodness. Oh, no. You have no idea. It's coming. Don't ask Grok. Grok doesn't know. Don't ask ChatGPT. They don't know. This is a research that you have to do yourself. Grok will be confused if you ask Grok what price XRP is going to be. You know why? Because there's nothing to show Grok. Grok has to go back to the past. Grok will search 15 websites. Look at what I'm using to turn my coffee. Grok will search 15 websites to give you information. But I want to tell you today, my friends, the truth is this. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. It's going to happen big time. Now, why do you think the price is low? Why do you think XRP is $2? I'm going to tell you right now. Friends, this is not financial advice. This is me just telling you. Thank you for the super chats. From euros, I see some euros there. I see dollars. Thank you so much. Please, today, I am saying it is Thursday, it's Wednesday, half day during the week. This is the first time I ask for super chats. I never ask for it. What happens is people just come on and they start giving me. And I say, oh, why are you giving me this money? I didn't even know what it was. I didn't even know what it was. But today I had a feeling when I woke up and I was celebrating myself. You know why? Because I felt that I've helped a lot of people. I felt that I am a destiny helper and I have sent people into their destiny. And I just felt good. I felt good, I felt good because, sometimes almost with tears in my eyes, my pastoral heart comes into this thing. My heart for God's people, my heart to see people rise above poverty. I hate poverty. And I'm telling you, Jesus said the poor you always have amongst you. And you and I are the ones to set the poor free. It's not that everybody will have $1 million in their account, but let their children be able to play hockey if they want to play hockey. My kids, that I have 3 of them. My daughter played basketball from the age of 10 all the way to 20 something. She graduated, had a full scholarship in the university. My son, it gives them opportunities. There are families who cannot afford it. Give them a good Christmas this year. By the way, I tell you, this is going to be one of the best Christmases you've had in a long time. So, friends, there's a reason why it is $2. The big reason is it's not fulfilling its purpose yet. But there's another reason. And again, just my opinion. But I think I have some sense. I've been around for a while. If the people who run the world, because they can't really operate in secret. If a billionaire has a girlfriend, it will soon come out because they cannot hide that. A male billionaire who has a girlfriend, if a female billionaire has a boyfriend, one day somebody will find out because they have drivers, chauffeurs, they have people they will know. They will know from the way they interact that this guy is having an affair with this woman. Thank you for $55.98. Thank you for everyone who has given me a super chat. Please, today is my super chat day. If you've been blessed by this channel, if you've been encouraged by this channel, if you come on this channel sometimes and you feel down and then you just feel encouraged that this guy just keeps, it's not me. But today I felt good. I just felt good. And I want to shout out to people like Tommy on here, Johnny Mata, Daniel, Lions Den, and a lot of you guys are just awesome. You guys are just awesome. Okay. Let me see. Kalam translate. What if Hedera and XDC keep Swift? What's the point of XRP then? Oh my goodness. Okay. Let me ask you a question. Kalam. In this country that I live in, there are many construction companies. There are many roofing companies. You see down the street, if you go this way down the street, Kalam, I'm talking to you. There's a roofing company right there. If you go down the street over to the other side, there's another roofing company. Further down, they also sell roofing materials for as wholesale. If you go to the east of the city, I know 4 roofing companies. And actually, there's a guy who attends my church who also owns a roofing company. So I just gave you 5. There cannot be one crypto company. There cannot be one fintech company that will run everything. They're going to, when you listen to Brad Garlinghouse, he's very reasonable. He says, we're all going to win. We're all going to be, he says, the companies that make it through regulation, that we're all going to have a piece of the pie. And he said Ripple will take about 14% of, by 2030. Now, if you imagine from this year they will take 2% at least. Let's even say 1%. So what's 1% of 1 quadrillion? You know what that is? That's 10 trillion. So if they take 10 trillion on the XRP calculator, based on what I have done with it, I could be wrong. They didn't teach me how to use it. I started using it by myself in February 2022. Based on the XRP calculator designed by Robert Michnick and Susan Athey, I saw a price for 28 trillion for 2,000 per piece, and a price of 1,000 and change for 10 trillion. For 19 trillion, the price is $1,672.32. Period. So Kalam, I answered your question. Maybe you are not satisfied. I don't know. Thanks so much for your videos and your advice. Just wondering, I'm down for the 4% on ADA. Would you think it makes sense to sell and put into XRP? No. Do you have XRP already? Just hold your ADA. ADA is going to do well. I see ADA going to $48, $50, $60. So I don't see any problem with that. Most cryptos are down, by the way. Okay. So, but I'll hold it. I have a meme coin in my portfolio. I have 2 meme coins. That's it. And the reason why I have the meme coins is you never know. There's politics, there's geopolitics, there's all kinds of things. So if something doesn't move the way it has to, if XRP is delayed for any reason, the meme coins will pump. Because money doesn't just sit idle, it moves. The money makers, they move. Excuse me. Who's going to dent your Lambo? Crovert, ahoy. Crovert, are you a pirate? Ooh, Johnny Mata. Johnny Mata, you're going to crash your Lambo by yourself, because after driving that diesel truck, Bitcoin maxis will be silenced. They are already silent. I don't see them coming and harassing me on my channel anymore. And please, I'm not against Bitcoin. I love to have Bitcoin. I think it has a future, but it will be a store of value. That's just my honest opinion. Yes, P Verite, you are right. I like what you said. They all have something. They all have something. The XRP price will, of course. Johnny Mata, thank you for the $9.99. Appreciate it. Kingdom Mind, thank you. 12, thank you. Tommy, thank you. I'm just putting appreciation on your glory to Jesus Christ, the God of gods. Hallelujah. P Verite. I thought France didn't have any more Christians left. I'm just kidding. The power is in the possession of XRP. Yes, that's what Kryptonite says. The power is in the possession. Brandaya, you're correct, but they need to. When Peugeot, Jay, get out of here. Who nobody wants Peugeot? Brandaya, yes. You know what? The manipulation. Hey, Wande D, how you doing, sister? God bless you. DYLN, I answered your question. I don't know. It depends. We're having a great week, Wande D. How about you? Ada is good. It's good. I love Ada. Ada is going to be, they're going to be integrated with XRP Ledger. Thank you, Tommy. Oh, you feel my joy. Yes. I had tears in my eyes when they left my office. I was like, man, God, thank you so much. Oh, Wande D, you too. I was so happy when I saw Wande D in Calgary. I went with my wife and we had dinner. One day, you remember the dinner we had? It was so good. It was this restaurant, my goodness, in downtown Calgary. It was a steak restaurant. Hello, when Toyota. Jonas King, you are too late. When Toyota. How about when Lada? When Tata? When Tata? The Indian car, Tata. Yes, Johnny Mara, we are visionaries. Johnny Mara, go to church this Sunday. I'm going to check on you. Where's my drink? What drink, Matt? This one? This is my coffee. We don't care about Lambos, Tommy. Stop it. We care only about Toyotas. Matt, get out of here. You want my coffee? You want my coffee? Oh, Lord. Yes, they are working with Ripple, I know. You didn't know that, DYLN? Go to ChatGPT and ask them. Maybe they would. Or I prefer using Rock, actually. Johnny Mara, that's a good one. There's enough for everybody, yeah. Moonbay. Moonbay. Well, I'm not concerned about the previous cycle. I think it's wise to hold some and hold the others, just because I've done my research. Yes, Jonas King. They are not stocks. We're looking at a long term. Cycles do matter at this point, but you have to understand that we're entering a season when digital will be provided the same value, digital assets will be given the same value as present day physical assets. The world is in trouble. The world is running out of its present system. The world created a system led by the United States of America based on the Bretton Woods that is not sustainable. Fractional banking, you can't continue, right? So inflation, the reckless printing of fiat. I'm talking to you, Moon Boy. The present cycles do matter, but for how in the larger scheme of things, you can stay in your cycle, or you can begin to look at and see how Bitcoin will not lead certain classes of cryptocurrencies in the future, and the future is actually now. Starting from July 14th through November and December 31st this year, Bitcoin will cease to lead the 4-year cycle of all the altcoins, because there will be a separate class of altcoins that will disengage from the Bitcoin cycle. But you don't have to believe me, so it's you do you. We're gonna have a super cycle this time. What meme coins do I hold? Why do you call me big man? Am I big? Bitcoin will still be there, but that's why I feel that many of them will just crash. Many altcoins will be gone. 99% of them will be gone. Jadon, I like you. Load it, baby. Sorry, you're not baby, but load it. I don't mind BMWs. Jonas. Hey Brad, how you doing, buddy? I'm doing my usual lunchtime break. It's late today. I was trapped in some meetings that were worth it. So BMW, yeah. My wife prefers Mercedes, but no. Audi. Audi's cool, yeah. What did you see? A blue one, just a blue one. What was the spec when R8? Kev 481, congratulations. I appreciate you. XRP and Bitcoin will coincide. Johnny Matter, do you remember the live I did where I said that you cannot, Bitcoin has no future without XRP? Do you remember that? Okay, let me give you something. Let me give you something that you guys can do. Okay. I want you to Google ISO 222. Just say current releases. Go and read all those documents. Just say current releases or something like that. I'm not sure what you just then ISO 222 current releases. Okay. Then you say ISO 222 Federal Reserve current updates or press releases. Maybe try different things, try different combination. Press releases, current updates. Okay, I'm giving you that for free. Johnny Matter, yes I do. XRP is going to carry Bitcoin. XRP later. Hey, Egyptian, what time is it in your country? Shana. Chinese Bahamian, how are you? My dear Chinese Bahamian. Now, if you're just joining, I told everybody today that today is the day when I asked for super chats. This is my first time that I felt so good about myself today. I said I was going to go out, and when I do my live, I will ask people for a super chat. I usually don't do it. I even forget that it's there, but somebody will send me $9, $10. Oh, I do have this. So if you've been blessed by this channel and you would like to, I mean, if you can, that's fine. Of course, I can't force anybody. And you want to give me a super chat, I will appreciate it. Send me a super chat as I'm on live. I should be off of here in about 10 minutes. But I want to say thank you to everybody who have given me a super chat today. I just feel good. I feel so good. I feel so good. Honestly, when you help people, when God gives you grace to help people, there's nothing as sweet as that. And I'm telling you, I know that some of you here are already going to write checks for orphanages. Hallelujah. Some of you here you already have your design. I told you to download the free PDF I have there to write your vision. The reason why is this. The Bible says, write your vision and make it plain so that he who reads it will run. He that readeth it shall run, according to the King James Version. Vision is a powerful thing. Vision can keep you alive. Vision will protect you. Vision will promote you. Vision will provide for you. You know. The thing about vision is, if particularly when the vision comes from God and when you are trying to do good with it, let your vision come from God. Amen, Andrew Mackenzie. Think about land. Think about land. And honestly speaking, opportunities are coming. Opportunities are coming. You know, I was driving from the countryside yesterday. I went to look at something, and on my way back, I saw something that really interested me. I saw a property and said, oh, it's for sale. I said, all right, it's a couple acres. So I went to take a look at it, and then I saw that it had been sold. Drive around your city. Look at places and begin to mark and say, God, where do you want me to go? Get a dream. Get a vision. Write it down. 6 a.m. Wow. Ni hao. Moon Arcs. God bless you. Welcome here. One day they timed out someone. So one day, how's today? Are you working? Johnny, you didn't have any dream. But you know what, Johnny? If it happens, can you send me one? Can you send me one? Tommy, what's your favorite Toyota? Big man equals to Oga Uncle. Aletola Mokesi. That's a Nigerian Oga. Today is great. Still working. We'll be rounding up in a few minutes. That's awesome. Okay. Chodibara. Just give me one. I don't want. I know. Do you think SEC case will end this week? Why does it take so long? Continuously pursuing. Chosen Collective. Your question is a very excellent question. I don't have any answer for you, but here's what I have. Why would you drag on a case like this if it was not important? It's just to wear everybody out. I'm telling you, that's what I feel. That's what I feel. My title is, why is the price low? Somebody said, if this thing is truly a bridge currency, why is it $2? That's how they get you. That's how they get you. If it's $2, because the world is often fooled by what glitters. And there's a saying, it's not a biblical saying, it's an adage. All that glitters is not gold. A lot of people are drawn to what is the glitterati. Yes, Tommy, I had a Tundra once. Did I tell you that one of my lives? Yeah, Johnny's funny. No, I would have, my wiki card would have mooned at that time. Why should I? That's funny. It would have mooned. In a heartbeat, actually, it wouldn't even leave Johnny's garage. I'll go to Johnny's garage, I'll go to Johnny's house just for a barbecue. But before getting there, I would have called an agent in Hollywood. I say, hey, do you know, I've got a Lambo for 220 grand. But I'll give it to you for 200. Just take it and. So when Johnny sees the car moving, the moving truck, whatever you call it, driving up his driveway, it's like, oh, yeah, AH for Truth has come to pick up his Lambo, but actually, it's going to Los Angeles. Olani Obanibi Olubayo. Yes, I pray for you that will be in Jesus' name. I know Otto Brito. Will we ever get to see him though? Mondunovu, I don't know, but I believe that. Thank you for that super chat. Who sent me a super chat? Let me see. 12, you again. Woo-hoo-hoo. I agree. All things work together for good. 12. Tommy says, Tommy, what were you asking? Tommy, what were you asking? What did you say yes about? Kingdom Mind, how you doing, buddy? Andrew Mackenzie, that's what I want to do in my private group. Teaching people on a separate lesson what to do after. So I'm going to create a join button. I've been since January, I've been talking about it because I just want to feel the release. And I think I'm getting there. I don't want to be like, join my channel for $4.99, $5.99 a month, but I want to create a separate group where I can say everything without fear or favor, where people who are like-minded, they really want the information. You know, if I get a few people on there, or maybe I have almost 8,000 subscribers, so maybe 200 people will come on. I don't know. But I just want to have that. Because really, when I look at it, so like, if people value what I have to give, maybe they come on. We're all different. There are some people who teach you how to read charts. I don't do that. Some people teach you how to swing trade. I can do that, but I don't do swing trading all the time because I have a concern. You know that when you swing trade, your tax liabilities are greater. You are looking at about 100% tax liability. So you got to be careful with swing trades. So Andre Mackenzie, I want to say thank you. So if you're Andre Mackenzie, if you are willing, where are you? What part of the world are you in, Andre? So those people like you can be part of my channel, and you join with $5.99 a month. One day is trying to help me out to put that in place. So she's been talking about it a while. 12, I agree with you. The Lord has given us time. Pickup truck for me, Kingdom Mind. My wife says we should get a pickup truck. We have a property. Since I sold my truck, it's been hard, like cutting our trees and everything. You know, I don't like the idea of having a trailer behind my Acura TSX, 2007 TSX. Yes, I do have coaching classes, I know, but I wanted to do something where, you know, some people cannot afford my fees for the coaching class, $250. But if we had something different that people can kind of join and pay every month, and then I have special sessions for those people, that would be also good. Thank you for saying that. So Andre, if you really want to 1 hour with me, I have a 1 hour thing you can sign up for. Is only $100, and then there's a $250 that talks about crypto. So if you just want general advice, experience, and a little bit about crypto, but if you don't know anything about crypto, or you know something and you just want to firm your idea on it, come on, because I want to talk about LLCs also, the cheaper way to do it. The righteous as bull. Hey, Daniel is here. When Lambo. I'm gonna ban Johnny Mara. I'm gonna ban Johnny Mara because he's trying to convince me that it should be Lambo instead of Toyota. So somebody should tell me whether I should put him in a timeout, because this Lambo thing is getting crazy, you know. Johnny Mara, Daniel is here. Johnny Mara for 3. Come on. I know. I need one day it's going to be a Tundra though. Toyota Tundra. Like I like the new F-150s, but let's do a Tundra. Come on. Okay, so let me ask you a question. Tommy, Chokondomba, all of you here, Thais Banks, everybody. If you were to choose between a brand new Tundra, Toyota Tundra, 2006 or 2005, and a 2022 Toyota Tundra, 2023 Toyota Tundra, with about 100 clicks on it, which would you go for? Which would you go for? Chokondomba. Yeah, we were thinking of just making maybe $4.99, $5.99, something that people can afford, but everybody can be on it. And then I will have a different category for $100 a month. That's going to be on my. That would be on my. What's it called? Patreon. That one I will get one phone call per month with the people on there. So, yeah. But generally speaking, it'll be a good service. I'm joining the class. Thais Banks. Hello. I heard that if you start with 1,000 as an investment, that would be a good start. What do you think about that? I don't know. I just know that if you buy XRP, you are not making a mistake. Thais. Thais, have you started, or you are just still thinking about it? Dropping trees like curry. Wow. Andre Mackenzie. Andre, I like you, my friend. No, Johnny Mata is just joking. You know that, right? The guy doesn't care about Lambos. Most of the people on this channel, in my opinion, that have been commenting, they don't care about Lambos. They're more down to earth people. You know, like, honestly, if you've never made money before and you come into wealth, the first thing is not, you want to win 50 acres of land. So our Lambo is yeah, that was a good coffee, man. Thank you for joining my coffee break. Brand new, Daniel, why? Why brand new? Johnny Mara, why older? What? Daniel, you are contradicting yourself. You said brand new 2005. Tommy, You are saying to you guys, I don't understand what you're saying. Thais, you go with the 2024. Why? What do you need, Daniel? A horse? You ride a horse? Ooh, I'll take option 3, Pastor Lambo. I know you won't. I know you won't. Tommy, I have a 20. Let me tell you. Let me show you. Let me show you Johnny Matta's car that he's going to. This is Johnny Matta's car. Okay, guys. I'm just being honest with you. So this is Johnny Matta's car. That's Johnny Matters. I have a 2019 Corolla I drive daily and a 2012 Tundra. Yeah, those Tundras are they? Do you have leather seats in yours? I missed my Tundra, but I'm thankful it's gone. It had a satellite receiver. It had leather seats. That thing was a workhorse. It had 97K on it that's miles. So 97,000 miles is about what? It's about 150, 160, something like that. I don't know exactly what it is, but yeah, it had that 166,000 or something of the sort. So because it was in the US mass, but I got it off of the oil field in Alberta. And I thought that it would be like when I went to see it, the dealer was somebody I knew, respected guy, honest. He was actually attending our church at the time. And when I drove it, like they really maintained it. It wasn't really going like deep into the fields, but it was a very crew size cab. That thing drove like a baby. Never had an issue with it, not once. The only time I would get in and it never started was it was minus 35 degrees Celsius one day, and it was a Sunday. I went to church. I had to ask somebody to come pick us up because my wife was away. It was the only car. My kids was younger at the time. So this guy from our church, a very great dude, one of my associates now, he went to our house after. I just heard somebody walking around outside, and I went and looked. He had come with this. He was all geared up like somebody going ice fishing. He had his ice fishing stool with him. He opened up the thing. I opened it for him, and he rigged up it was my charger that was broken. Some of you don't know, in Canada, it gets so cold you have to plug your cars overnight in some places in Canada. So I really, really enjoyed that one. Okay, Thais, I wish you all the best. Yes, I know. Like the video, everybody. Oil price fluctuates all the time. Blockchain trades like commodities, not stocks. People make that fatal mistake. Yes, Kevin Lips, I agree with you. Shudashan, go and buy land. Don't buy Range Rover Discovery first. Daniel Smith, I had an 05. I had an 05 in 012. Does that make sense? Yeah. It was green. It was a green, let me see if I have the photo here. It was a very cool car. At 05 or 07, I don't even remember. No, it was an 07, sorry. Yeah, it was an 07. I have the exact picture here. This was the one that I had. I'm gonna show you. And the first tires that came with it were exactly like this. It was from the oil field. So it was an oil field contractor that had it. And I hit a deer on the I-29. I was going at 75 an hour. And I smashed into that deer. Sally! Sally wants a white Lambo, somebody. Sally wants a white Lambo. This is what Sally wants. Sally, God have mercy. No. What shall it profit a man if he gains the whole world and loses his own soul? The older motors are great motors. Yeah, that's my thing, right? I don't like this start and stop thing. Start and stop. That's kind of what Obama signed, eh? And 6 Tundras. Oh my goodness. Do you guys live in a commune? Like, do you have like a farm homestead where you guys live? Johnny Mara, the way you talk about your family. I don't like short-term trading, Kevin Lips, honestly. The tax thing just bothers me. I would go with brand new. Jonas King, why would you go with brand new? Taist, okay, no miles on it, and you would have it for a long time. Okay. Go on my buy the deep. Not financial advice, but go right on my channel here. You will find I have links for you to purchase Decent Wallet and Elipal as well as Ledger. So make your choice. Just use my link. I will get about $10 when you buy, but you also get a discount. But I like the Decent Wallet. It's easy to use. I like Ledger. I mean, they're all good. What's a UGR Lambo? I don't know that one. What's that? I'll never feel comfortable in a Lambo. My goodness, what am I doing with that? 90% of all people lose money in blockchain primarily because they are focused on short-term trading, which is almost impossible to predict price ranges. Taist banks, that's nice. Andre Bugatti, you are stirring the pot. Andrew McKenzie is stirring the pot. Dodge Rams are okay, but I'll probably go for a GM over a Dodge Ram. That's just me. That's just me. The Dodge Rams, there's a certain force about them, but I would just go with the GM. I like the cuter, in my opinion. The Tangem is great, yeah. I don't use it though. When are we starting? Chokondumber, you will know. By the end of this month, I would have set things up. Don't worry. The days of 50 times 100. Okay. Buy the dip LLC. Buy the dip LLC. My problem with diesel, like I said, is the smell. I don't like diesel smell. Like Johnny Mata told me that if it's new and everything, you don't have that. But I also don't want to go fill up and have this smelling, eh? So I just don't like the smell. Carter Lewis. Okay, well, I don't let me put it this way. A Lamborghini owner can be down to earth, definitely. But what I meant to say is, generally speaking, in my own opinion, a lot of people who are going to the Wen Lambos are, remember in the Bitcoin, when Bitcoin first exploded, the owning a Lambo was one of the signs of your arrival with Bitcoin. And many of those people lost their wealth. They lost their wealth. So it's synonymous with people that are not down to earth they're more like they want. That's what I meant by that. But there's always an exception to what appears to be a rule. Okay, so I'm not making a rule with that. So if you get what I mean, Cordell Lewis, I'm not. You could be down to earth and own a Lambo and very simple, very basic, very conservative with your how you spend your money, and that's just something you like. So don't get me wrong. But I think I must have communicated it wrong that anybody who owns a Lambo is not down to earth. No, that's not what I meant. But if you look at the history, most people, as soon as they make money, the first thing they're getting the flashiest car, they're buying the $300 shoes, they're like those types of things. They're not thinking of long term. How is this wealth that I have gained going to, continue to increase wealth for me? That's right. You buy 50 acres and you rent it out and you pay for your Bugatti. If you want, that's up to you. So for some of you who will join my private group, I will do a lot of Bible teaching on there too, because I find that not everybody wants that. I don't want to force you to listen to something you don't want to listen to. But at the same time, it's not easy for me. It's impossible for me to be on here for an hour and you don't hear me talk about Bible. You don't hear me talk about scripture. That's just who I am. That's just what God has made me. And for the last 38 years of my life being in ministry, I'm a pastor. You know that, right? I'm a minister. I'm an apostolic overseer. So this is always something that you would get when you come on here. I have a big family. What if you buy a Lambo? Yeah, I have a family. There you go. Underground racing. Let's call the cops, man. Jet, are you just joining? So the price is low because it hasn't started doing what it's doing. Let me give you an example. If you are building a 100-bedroom hotel, 100-room hotel, okay, and each room will go for like $300 a night. That means that 100-bedroom hotel, 100-room hotel will give you 300 every night. When it's fully booked, it'll be 30,000. If you are to launch the hotel on the 1st of August, and on the 1st of August is not fully booked, you will still have 100 empty rooms. But if you are fully booked, you have 30,000. All right. The hotel is never going to give you $30,000 a night until it is rented out or people book it. Right. So that's the point. XRP is designed to do something. It's not Bitcoin. That Bitcoin is designed to do something, but it failed in that design because it can't work the way they thought it would work. So they have a new product, a new technology that is environment friendly, that is super cheap and fast. That is XRP. So until it begins to do what it was designed to do, which starts on July 14th through November 25th, 2025, before we see any price appreciation. That's just my opinion, and I'm answering Jet. Manipulation is part of the game. Why? There are people who can dump 1 million XRP at any point in time in different exchanges. They put the sell orders in at a certain time, and they don't care if they make money or not because they are playing a game. It doesn't matter to them. So manipulation is there. Price suppression is possible. We don't know, but it's possible. I remember Economic Ninja, I've said this many times. He said he was invited to a meeting where people were actually playing with XRP on a screen. They show you what they do. I don't know if he said he went or he declined in not attending. So there are people who do that. Thank you for all the super chats so far. I'm almost getting off of here. I've stayed more than my 1 hour. I'll have to go soon. I have an F150 EcoBoost. It's the worst vehicle I've ever owned. Have you addressed this Brito meme coin? No, I don't even no, I have not, sir. Lawrence, I've not. Get an electric truck. Which one? Tesla? Ooh, Kevin Lips, what are you saying? Agriculture tractor. Most really are trying to get out of debt. Yes, man. Let's get out of debt. Let's get out of debt. But that's why you don't sell your XRP. Taist. Once it goes up, don't sell it. Wait for it to get to $1,000 for one. Then you use it as collateral. What about the Nexo thing? That's why I want to set up the private group so that we can learn these things and hold on, because people will forget. People will forget. I don't want to forget. So if I teach it and we live by it and we covenant by it, we will not forget. If you have 3,000 XRP, you are good to go. In my opinion, 1,000 is good. 3,000, it's also wise for you to borrow money and put it into XRP, but not financial advice. Get a low low interest loan, like a line of credit, or and some people have used their property as collateral. That's one of the best things you can do. Proverbs has a lot of wisdom for wealth creation. Exactly. Read Proverbs chapter 1 to 31. Just read it. Most people don't know money management. Teach them, Pastor. I don't know money management myself. Like, I'm not an expert, but I've learned things over the years, and I'm concerned that people are just going to see a lot of money and they'll just blow it. Thank you, Thais. Thais, are you a guy or a woman? I don't know. I don't really know. So I don't want to address you wrongly. I don't want to misgender you. Yes, I am. I have another page for Bible study, and I want to do that because I've noticed that when I come on publicly here, it's hard for me to kind of just change the trend of conversation. And so let those who really like the Bible study, who really want it, to come and follow me there. But I will always talk about Bible here. Yeah. Anywhere I am, I talk about the Bible, right? So those are not glitches. Those are tests. In my opinion, Kingdom Mind, where did you see the glitch? Hi there, David. That's part of it, but not necessarily all of it. It doesn't matter whether he sells his escrow or not. Even if they release everything, even if they release all of the escrow into the supply, XRP will explode in price as soon as it starts doing what it ought to do. Stop being personal. Brad Garlinghouse has to do what he's doing. That's the ecosystem. That's the design. You've not studied it. That's the design. He has to do that. That's how they raise money for doing what they have to do. It's not Bitcoin. It's not Cardano. It's not Hedera. It's not Algorand. That's how it is designed. He has to do that for their survival. How do you think they have the amount of cash they have? But it's not a negative. That's just the way the system is. Those of us who understand, that's why we put our investment in it, and we are holding on because we know where it is going. So, yeah. So people always say, Brad Garlinghouse, they're scammers, they're scammers. And some people are angry because they bought it at $3 and it has not gone up. When I bought my first XRP, it was at $1.06. I held on to it to this day. But I dollar cost averaged when I had the opportunity. And today we're all up. All of us who took that pattern are all up. You think people who bought at 20 cents are complaining? They don't care. Brad Garlinghouse can do whatever he wants. But if you see all the documents that I've seen, some of them are presented on here, and I even did my own private thing and also my paid video, $69.99. That's where you see where it's going, regardless of what Brad does. Brad is not doing it because he wants to just keep the price down. They have to do that. And when things explode, there will be more of the escrow released into public. You will see it if you ever check out the XRP price calculator designed for digital asset pricing. You see what I'm talking about. And the ISO 222 coins are going to be at a level that they don't come down in price anymore. As long as the global economy continues to move upwards, population increases, needs increase, funds needs increase, cost of borrowing reduces, you are going to see it going up. The values, Algorand up, Hedera up, XLM up, because they are doing what they are designed to do. God bless you, Thais Banks. I'm so blessed to meet you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for coming on here. God bless you. One more thing. On June 30th, I'm stopping my free 15 minutes every day. I do it Monday to Friday, but I'm going to restrict it to certain days only, maybe one day a week. And I will put it there so that anybody who wants to go in can come in. I had a few good ones this last week, and I'm very thankful to this week and the week prior. So, David, I expect it, just like I expected it 2 years ago. So let's see what happens. Thomas Marrero, how are you? Pastor, what do you feel about the dinar? I don't have it. I tried to get it, I couldn't, and I just gave up. You can't do everything. Personally, this is how I feel. I can't do everything, but I have had some that I believe the Lord has assured me. It's like having a house in the city and a cottage land outside the city. Both of them will do very well for you when things rise in the economy. Now, somebody comes and says, oh, there's farming land somewhere, and you try to get it, and you're frustrated trying to get it. Sometimes you just pull back and say, well, God, I thank you for what I have. I thank you for what you have given me. So that was my experience with the dinar, but I believe in those prophetic words because the Middle East and Africa will explode. South America will explode. The U.S., I have concerns. If the Social Democrats get into power in 2028, forget about it. The U.S. is gone. So as far as, because really it's in the U.S. now, and Europe, they are pushing for transgenderism, transhumanism, like all these things that are not sustainable is what they're pushing for. And you see young people advocating for things that will destroy them. And so I don't see how they're going to survive. I'm sorry. Emmanuel Mansion, I pray that the Lord will give you a godly life partner in Jesus' name. I pray that you don't make a mistake. I pray that you do not do what is wrong in the eyes of the Lord. I pray for you today in Jesus' name. Oh, Johnny, may God bless you. Good evening. God bless you. I pray that you are doing very well. I'm happy to see you on here. Kingdom Mind, what are you saying? Another content creator made a video. What's that? I don't know what you're talking about. My life, LOL. Why are you LOLing? Guys, I said 1 hour, but I'm staying beyond now because there's so many questions coming. I want to answer them all as best I can. And then, I started my day early, so that's fine. Supply and demand. David, yes, supply and demand is part of it. Yeah. As demand increases with adoption, people have no idea how close we are to adoption, okay? Exactly. Johnny Mara, I agree with you. That's that's silly. Brad Garlinghouse can have a yacht. I don't need a like all these things you are saying is so what? So he has a yacht. It's because he's stealing the money. That's nonsense. The system, the way it is designed to work, is working that way. If you started a cryptocurrency and with Otto Brito and those other people, and you are giving 1 billion was given to you, or 500 million was given to you, you'll be rich. You'll be rich. Okay? When it rises, everyone who started a cryptocurrency, everyone, Brad Garlinghouse didn't actually start it, but he was hired. He used to work with Yahoo. He even drove a Uber one time. That's why the guy is a little bit more down to earth than most others. And then, so again, I'm not defending him. I don't but I'm defending the fact that there is something bigger than Brad Garlinghouse you need to see. Please, if you're going to keep mentioning Brad Garlinghouse's name, get off my channel. Get off my channel. If all you can think about is Brad Garlinghouse yacht, get off my channel. If you want a yacht, what you need to do now is invest in the cryptos that will give you your yacht. I'm not interested in buying a yacht. And I don't care what Brad Garlinghouse has, yacht or no yacht. Here is the truth. I've told you before, over and over again. There's nobody who bought XRP at 6 cents, at 10 cents, at 20 cents that is complaining right now about Brad Garlinghouse. I believe, like a preacher once said, a wise preacher once said, he said, when you have a neighbor who has 30 palm trees, and he planted them 10 years ago, instead of being jealous of what his palm tree is doing or complaining about how his palm tree is blessing him, plant your own 30 palm trees, and at least in 10 years' time, you'll be able to enjoy the palm tree just the way he's enjoying it. So the way you talk is a poverty mindset. There's nothing I can do about Brad Garlinghouse buying a yacht. I was not there when he was hired. I was not there when he was awarded cryptocurrency. There's nothing I can do about Donald Trump making a coin and all of that. There's nothing I can do about those. shouting about it, crying about it, doing what? Look at all the people who have been crying and crying and crying about the rich, the rich, the rich, the rich. You know what happened? The rich got richer. But they were busy crying. And now they are praying for a government that will come and take from the rich and give to them. You see what I'm saying? So it doesn't matter to me. What matters to me is what I can do to help myself and my family. Hey, Noam, how are you doing? Once all 18 XRPs were approved, including BlackRock, there will likely be a supply shock. Yes, supply shock is part of what will make price go up, but that's not what keeps price up. What keeps price up, where it should be, is adoption. Yes, and if you can buy WikiCat, Taist, buy WikiCat. With $100, you can get how many WikiCat? And if it drops 3 zeros, you're good. Not financial advice, do your research. Taist, go check out WikiCat. I don't know, intellectual quest. Pray to God and ask him what you should do. Thank you for that 12. Thank you for the super chat. Yes, Jonas King, for his purposes. My life, how can you do that? You send me some dinner, are you joking? Some dinar. Dinar. My life, send me an email, my life. Just set up time, let's meet, let's talk. But I'm not because of the dinar or anything. I just want to chat with you. You're always here making very reasonable comments. Sally, I believe you. Noam, that's a silly assumption. A good question. Let me just, sorry, I forgive me. I shouldn't have said that. There's a design. At some point, they would have to, if you really, Noam, if you have funds, go and buy my course, the $69 one. It's there. That's the answer I will give to you. Okay. But in summary, you have to understand how it's designed, what it's designed to do. And if you're not convinced, don't stay in it. Don't stay in it. Find something else that you are 100% convinced about. Here, this is what I'm going to tell you about investing in crypto assets. You put a little bit away at a time, and then you forget about it. If you are new to crypto, download my book, $18.99. It's in the description. It'll change your life. It'll help you. Because some of the questions I see on here is people who are new to crypto, and they don't even know how to move. Hello from China. How are you? God bless you. I didn't say he started XRP. I didn't say so. I didn't say so. You didn't hear me well. Yes, Ripple was giving it for free. A founder of a cryptocurrency the other day offered me a lot of crypto for free. He said, I'll give it to you. Thank you so much, Daniel, for the super chat. I didn't say Brad started XRP. You're not listening to me. He was giving it for free. And what's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? Yes, release and selling from escrow is going to stop the price from going up. Correct. So get out of it. Just get out of it. That's what I'm saying. Don't stay in it. Get out. Don't stay in it and keep complaining, because the design is they will continue doing this to raise finances. I'm not disagreeing with you that they are doing that, but it's not a crime. It's the design. They have designed it such a way that at some point, they won't do that anymore. At some point, all these cryptos you see will disappear. At some point, like we're arguing, right? We don't, like you don't agree with me, I don't agree with you. So what I'm saying to you is, if you feel that Brad House is doing something you don't like, get out of the crypto. There's like 100 other cryptos you can invest in. Go there, invest there, make your money there, and don't bother about this crypto that they're selling, and then you say, oh, he has a yacht. Like I said, that in my opinion is the worst thing. People like that, I don't want around me, because I don't care that my neighbor is driving a Mercedes Benz. Even if he stole the money, I'm asking myself, how can I improve my own life? As long as it's not getting in my way, and one day the cops will get up with him. You know, the people who cheat in crypto, they end up dead in India. Have you not noticed that? So my position is, my position is, at some point, you have to look at the future. You have to look at where things are going. And in all honesty, or you have not done your research. If you've done your research and you've seen the kind of things I have seen and others have seen who are talking, people are saying, oh, I'm paid. That's why. Paid? Like, do you know how big that company is? They don't even know I exist. That's the thing. People can't get their heads. It's the price is suppressed. They want it to rise up quickly. It's not. It's not. You have to buy and wait. Then you buy others that will increase over a short time. One of my cryptos increased by 15% the other day and then went down by 0.3%. It's still up at 15%. You know what? My Hedera has grown. I bought Hedera at 4 cents. And I don't have a lot of it, but I bought it at 4 cents. And now it's at 20 something cents. It's like, wow. Can you imagine that? Or is it? Check for me what Hedera is. I don't even know. Explicit. So then, hey, Anthony Ramos, how are you? Yes, Taist. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's their design. Can you imagine somebody who has... I have a guy who is a developer. I told him, I said, create a wallet, right? And then market that wallet for free. So people can use it and then put ads on it. Or like no, it wasn't the wallet. I told him to one other product, a planner, and then just give it for free. And then as people are downloading it, bring eyes to it. Once you have 100,000 people viewing it, downloading it, you can sell space to advertisers. He says, wow, he never thought of that. What am I saying? Then I said, with the other money you get from your other work, you can finance that. Now, that's exactly what Ripple is doing. They have all this money that they get from selling and buying back, selling and buying back. The price remains low, and it's okay because that was what they planned to do. They're not trying to enjoy you. They're not trying. They're doing what they're doing. It's working for them. It's their design. It's their plan. Your job is to buy it when it was 20 cents, 30 cents, 50 cents, $1, and wait. If you don't like their plan, their ecosystem, sell it, get out, buy something else. But if you can be patient, adoption is coming. At that time, if you look at the XRP calculator design, there's something called a store of value, the amount that will be on the ledger at any given point in time. No, a lot of people are going to get caught off guard. So I don't know if you guys agree with what I'm saying. I don't really care about the people that have a lot of money, who have a yacht, and the way they are doing it is that they are using me to get a yacht. That's what people believe. Now, how many XRPs do you have? So you have 100,000 XRP. Okay, it's your XRP they are using to have the lifestyle. These are people who they had the XRP way back from 2015, 2014. And then we have the nerve to say they are using us to be wealthy. That's not a good way to see things. If I created a cryptocurrency today, you think I would not give myself 1 billion units? What kind of And if I hired a managing director, you think I would not give him like 100 million units for his loyalty? Ryan Fuga, yes, OpenCoin. It was first OpenCoin, right? You're welcome, Noam. I don't know. Tevin, do your research. Then Mr. Brito and the Schwartz brothers took it to the next level with Ripple's Labs. Exactly. Johnny Meda, they have to acquire the pieces to their puzzle, research, Intelligent Foundation, and then come back. Oli, I look like your history teacher. The book is a deal at $19. Yes. Sally, please, can you kindly send me Sally, I'm going to send you the audio for free because of this comment. I'm going to send you the audio for free. But you know what? If you buy the audio from me, because the only way you can give me a review is if you buy. So if you buy the audio, you know what I'll do? I'll send you a gift card, a coffee, a Starbucks coffee, or any coffee shop that you like. I'll send you a gift card for the same amount. The book is a deal at $19. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. But it's the package is going to $34.99. I start advertising on the 1st of July. And that's when my second book is coming out too. David, 15 cents, what's that? I don't know what Brito comes showing up. I think there's something to it. I don't know. But whether Brito shows up or not, we're all up. If you bought at 20 cents, 30 cents, 40 cents, 50 cents, 60 cents, $1, you're all up. Ooh. Thank you, Holy Licks. I'm going to buy the book. The book is in the, Kev, the book is in the description. Sally, send me an email. I'm going to interview you. Johnny Mata, send me an email. If you don't mind me interviewing you guys, I want us to have an interview where we have a conversation. Johnny, do I have your email? Johnny Mata? Do I have your email? David, H-bar. What about H-bar? H-bar is good. It's one of them. There are 9 XRP, there are 9 ISO cryptos. Do I? Okay, I'll check, Johnny. Johnny, would you set up a time for me to talk to you? Sally, set up a time for us, a 15-minute free call, please, so that I can plan to interview you. I want us to talk about the book and how it's meant to be a blessing to people. Holy Leaks, did you buy the book? Oh God, man, I have spent time with you guys. All right, I gotta go. I got other things to do today. You've made my day. I'm gonna have to close late today. Oh, your husband did. All right, well, enjoy it. Well, thank you all for the super chats. I was not expecting this at all. I thought I would reach $100. You know, I did something today. I was so thankful to God. And then I felt good inside of me. And then I felt proud of myself. Why? I helped a family recover all their assets on the ledger. I helped them recover thousands of XRPs that could have gone missing completely. And I felt so good. At the beginning, I was a little nervous. I'm going to give you something to sign that I'm not a cryptographer. I'm not an expert. You ask me for help, and I'm not taking any money from you. I don't charge them any money, nothing. But it took 2 meetings, 2 sessions. We went through 4 ledgers. And man, when I saw the smile on their faces, man. So then I said, I'm gonna come on here and I'll ask for super chats. But you say, oh, but why didn't I ask them? No, they were. I don't know. I don't want to take advantage of anybody. I'm gonna send you the audio. Yeah. So yeah. Judd, okay. Yes. Have a blessed day, everybody. Johnny Mata, go and buy the first one so that you can support me. How do I get my Lambo? How do I get my Lambo, man? How do I get my Lambo? Well, God bless you all. I love you all. God bless you, keep you, strengthen you, uphold you in Jesus' mighty name. And those of you looking for a wife, may you find a wife. Johnny Mata, God is always capital G. Go to church on Sunday. If you don't find you, I'm going to whoop your behind. I'll send Sally after you. She's the Holy Ghost police. Tell your daughter that you spoke to your boy today. Okay, Johnny? All right. God bless. All right. God bless you all. Bye-bye now.